Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's nice to see you once again. Well, fall is upon us. The weather is awesome this week. It's supposed to be in the low to mid 70s. There's not supposed to be any rain, so my dad and I are going to take advantage of the good weather, and we're going to go metal detecting a few times this week. And I'm going to dig a lot of low tones. I got gold last week, and we're going to see if we can't find another piece this week. We're going to go out and dig a lot of trash signals and see if we can't find some good stuff. So let's get straight to it. Well, we've been hunting for about an hour and a half so far this week, and I've got about $1 and change and a lot of trash, but here's my first interesting kind of relic. Just got a Cub Scout neckerchief slide. It looks like it's been here for quite a while, and it's kind of corroded, but it is a cool little find, so let's keep on detecting. I've been kind of joking with my dad that I haven't found any keys yet because I've dug so many signals up by the road, but I just got some, looks like. Little set of keys. They've been out here for quite a while. A GM, General Motors key, and maybe a cabinet key or something, so not bad. We'll put those away. Not really sure about this one, you guys. If somebody out there has any clue about what it might be, I'd love for you to tell me. It was about 8 inches down. It's pretty deep. At first I thought it was maybe a buckle, but it's actually got 2 nail holes on either side, so I'm really not sure what that would be. It's got some age to it, and it's probably brass or copper, but interesting find nonetheless. Just got myself a really loud 77 signal, and it was probably about 1 inch or 2 down. And I popped this out. Got some more keys. That's a house key, obviously, and my dad and I think that might be a lockbox key. It's actually steel, but cool little set of finds. There's a little piece of string holding them together. So we'll go on to our next find. All right, you guys, I've been out here for about 2.5 hours now digging trash. I have dug up dozens and dozens of pull tabs and zinc pennies, but I just got a 77 signal and popped a little bit of dirt, and I've got something shiny here, and it looks like a ring. So let's find out if this is maybe gold or silver or a junk ring. Let's find out. I honestly have no idea what this is. I'm really praying it's something good because, like I said, I've been out here all day digging up trash. What is this? Please, God, let this be something decent. Oh man, that actually looks pretty good. What is that? Oh man, it's heavy too. I think I got gold again. I think I've got a big gold ring. Oh my God. And it rang up so weird too. It was ringing up as a 77, which is usually like a zinc penny. That looks pretty good. If you give me a minute, I'll clean it up and we'll take a closer look. That's awesome. Well, folks, I do have to be honest with you. My dad and I were both standing here laughing because we both thought we had like a 2 or 3 carat diamond ring. But you know what? It's actually a silver ring. I'll still take it. It's not bad. Let me see if I can find where it's marked. It's actually on the other side of this band. It is marked 925 down there in the band. Doesn't have any maker's mark, but that's actually a pretty quality silver ring, sterling ring. It's got one heck of a stone, but I'm sure that's going to be glass. You wouldn't put stones like this in a silver ring. You'd really want to mount it in a gold or platinum ring, but still a really cool find. We will happily take some silver. I've just been out here for hours now digging up trash and zinc pennies, so a little bit of semi-precious metal is definitely welcomed. So we'll put that away and keep on detecting. Well, that is not a coin. It rang up as a 8384 on my machine. It's just a aluminum blank. But I was going to show you guys something just for fun. I dig a lot of pull tabs. I've dug probably over 100 pull tabs this week. But I was going to show you guys these. These are actually zip tabs. They date from the 1960s. So if you guys are digging them up, just know that they can kind of help date an area. So let's get back to detecting. I have found a lot of modern trash this week, but surprisingly, here's something kind of old. Half of a horseshoe. That's got to be from the 1800s. Not a bad find. It shows that there was some activity out here a long time ago. So we'll put it away. I am digging those low tones and mid tones, and I just got this out of the ground. It was a 7677 signal, and it might be a little silver bead. Not entirely sure, but it looks like it might be. I don't see any markings on it, but it rang up pretty high. So, cool find nonetheless. A little bit of jewelry. This was just a really loud kind of irony signal, and I scraped some of the grass away and saw a lens sitting there, so this is going to be a pair of glasses. Looky there. Somebody probably set their glasses down, or they fell off their face and couldn't find them when the grass was tall, but kind of neat. These are pretty common, actually. I've been finding a lot of glasses, my dad and I, so we'll put that away too. Here's another really shallow signal. I just got a loud iron tone, and I decided to investigate it and move some of the grass. And I've got some sort of utensil. It's going to be a fork or a spoon. What do we have? Ah, it's a fork. A stainless steel fork. So we'll clean that up and actually probably still use it. As crazy as it sounds, but not bad. A little Oneida. Well, I believe I have another piece of jewelry right here. I think it's another little bead, and this might actually be silver. It was ringing up as a 68 on my machine, which is kind of a higher tone, and we're going to take a look together at this as well. It was about an inch down, and I don't know what that is. It's a little tiny piece of something, so let me spray just a little bit of water on it, and maybe we'll get an identification. It's a koala. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's silver. Oh, there you go, 925. That is like the last thing I would expect to find today, is a little silver koala bead, of all things. That's pretty cool. We'll put that in the bag too, or actually I'll put it away properly and we'll keep hunting. I just got myself a little spill here in the grass. I dug up a quarter and a zinc penny at first, and then I checked my hole and got these two coins out. And I was just going to mention, you can always tell when coins are sitting together, because you'll have those two little areas where the coin is not corroded in the ground. So pretty cool. Those two coins have been together for a long time, and now they're out of the ground. Well, I had to catch my breath here for just a second. I got a 71 signal, which is sometimes gold, but take a look at what I have here. I popped my plug and I looked down on the hole there, and I got a ring down in there. But you know what? I think it's going to be a mood ring. Yeah. These things are just like brass usually, so nothing terribly special. We'll throw it in the bag and keep on detecting. Well, you guys, this hunt has turned into a silver hunt. Take a look at this. I got a mid-70 signal. It was actually ringing up as a 71. But you know what? That's going to be another little piece of silver. Take a look at that. I think it's a little tiger paw or paw print of some sort. Well, that's pretty cool. Give me a moment, I'll clean it up just a little bit. Yes, sir. To my surprise, I got myself another piece of silver. There's even some little tiny stones in there. Not sure if those are just like diamond chips or what, but I believe it says Thai, like Thailand, and 925 right there. So that is a little silver charm off of probably a necklace. That's awesome. We're doing pretty well. Let's keep on hunting. I thought for sure I was going to be digging a deep pull tab, but it's actually this little item. I believe that's part of a folding ruler, an old folding ruler from like the early 1900s or late 1800s. So not a bad find. I'll throw up a picture of exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll keep detecting. Okay, everybody, I'm back at my home now and have cleaned up all my finds, so let's take a few moments to go over the board. Well, there she is, folks. We managed to fill the board pretty well. Lots and lots of stuff out here, but we'll come over here first because my dad and I managed to remove a lot of trash. Lots of bottle caps and random pieces of junk metal, pieces of aluminum cans. There's top to a mason jar. So if you guys are going to go out and metal detect, take all this stuff with you, and that includes stuff that's sitting in the grass. So please be a good steward of the land. And then we'll come over here because, like I said, we managed to fill the board pretty well. Here is all the change that I found. These are all my pennies, my zinc pennies and copper pennies. I'll clean those up and separate the two. I do keep my copper pennies. And then we only found about $7.50 in change this week. There's all my nickels. As you can tell, I found more nickels than I usually do. Got me some clad quarters and some clad dimes, so I'll clean this stuff up and it'll go towards buying another old U.S. coin. Got myself an aluminum tent stake. There's the part of the emblem off of a car, the name of the car, the base to a light bulb. Managed to get a shotgun shell right there. Only one shotgun shell, surprisingly. Big piece of zinc, kind of pot metal junk. Got a fork right there. Got a neckerchief slide for the Cub Scouts. A tube of ointment. Just some other odds and ends. Got a lot of keys. I didn't show you guys all these keys coming out of the ground, but it looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 keys. The top to an old Hershey's container. Piece of lead. Random things. There's that aluminum blank. Piece of a fishing lure. CalArt Kids button. These actually ring up on my machine a little bit. What else do we have down here? There's the piece that's probably off of like a wooden folding ruler, I believe. Kind of cool. Got an earring right there. I got, surprisingly, I actually got a poker chip. These have some piece of metal in them, so I dig these up occasionally. Got myself 2 little fishing weights, little piece of copper there. I found a ton of washers, these steel washers. I think I was detecting an area where people play washers, and so I dug up a lot of those. It's a good place to find rings, too. I did manage to find 3 zip tabs right there. Those are from the 60s. Piece of lead. There's a cartridge for something, some sort of ammunition. That old pair of glasses. All my pull tabs. I found a ton of pull tabs this week. I was looking for gold and digging all the low tones, and it kind of paid off in the end. I'll show you here in just a moment. But there's all my pull tabs. I also got 2 pieces of horseshoe, and my dad found a little whistle sitting in the wood chips while we were out metal detecting. And then we get to the best stuff. There's a top to a pen. Got a little mood ring right there. And then I found myself a really nice sterling ring. It's a beautiful ring, actually. No markings except that it's marked 925 down on the band, but still a neat find. Love finding that kind of stuff. What else do we have? I don't know if that bead is silver or not. It's got some weight to it. It could just be kind of a pot metal bead. This was a 68 on my machine, this little tiny koala bear pendant, marked 925 there on the bottom. And you know what? This rang up like a ring pull tab. Let's see if I can find one of those. It rang up just like this. Same exact signal. So it pays to dig some of those junk signals. And then this, I got this little paw print sterling medallion, or not medallion, charm. This was actually a 71, 72 on my machine, and I thought for sure I was going to be digging up these little alcohol bottle caps that are made of aluminum. So dig the weird signals, dig all the junk signals too, because you just never know. You guys will actually find some silver that doesn't ring up high. This was a 77 on my machine, and 77s are these zinc pennies. So I got myself some lower tone silver targets this week. Pretty cool. And then last of all, I was going to show you guys, I actually cashed in some more of my change, and I bought myself a big Morgan dollar, a 1921 S, which is a San Francisco mint. It's pretty cool. It's a 100-year-old silver dollar, and I'll tell you guys just a little bit of the history on this cool old U.S. coin. Often considered one of America's most attractive coins, the Morgan dollar was named after its designer, United States Mint Assistant Engraver George T. Morgan. Initially minted between the years 1878 to 1904, the Morgan dollar was produced for one additional year in 1921. This was due to the Pittman Act of 1918, which eventually led to the melting of 270 million silver dollars for sale and exportation. The obverse of the coin features Lady Liberty facing left, wearing a Phrygian cap encircled with a ribbon inscribed with the word Liberty. A crown of cotton and wheat, symbolizing the reconciliation of the northern and southern states following the American Civil War, decorate the area above the ribbon. Above Liberty's head are the words E Pluribus Unum. There are 13 stars below Liberty's head, 7 to the left of the date and 6 to the right. On the reverse of the coin is the eagle with its wings spread. Between the eagle's outstretched wings is In God We Trust. Across the top of the Morgan dollar's reverse is United States of America. The eagle holds in its claws both an olive branch and 3 arrows. symbolizing peace and readiness for war. Above the denomination $1 is the mint mark and a wreath of laurel. While often a difficult coin to find metal detecting, I have had the honor to dig 3 of these beautiful coins in my 15 years of treasure hunting, including a 1921 Morgan just last year. Unearthing one of these large silver coins is euphoric, and I hope to find several more throughout my detecting career. Well, everybody, we didn't do too badly this week. We still managed to find a little bit of change. We also removed a lot of trash, a lot of pull tabs. But best of all, we found 3 pieces of low-tone silver. So I'm happy with that. We had a lot of fun this week and cleaned up some of our local environments. Anyways, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.